If you're not careful and you no-clip out reality in the wrong areas, you end up in the backrooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you're something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell hurt you. Hi, my name is Bobby Hayes Johnson, and I'm doing a backrooms read from level 0 to 8. Level 0 is that's right, survival difficulty of class 1. It's safe, secure, and minimal entity count. Level 0 is the first level of the backrooms, and more likely the first level you encounter. Level 0 is a collection of randomly segmented rooms, hallways, and flights of stairs with mostly constant mono yellow wallpaper. The carpet is damp and moist, and the ceiling is decorated with office lights. Some walls have electrical outlets, have mold growing on them, or have security cameras. You can also rarely find groups of rooms blood red instead of mono yellow, as well as hallways that are pitch black. While generally safer level with rare sightings of entities, it's extremely isolating. It will drastically lower your sanity. Keep a bottle of almond water on you. It is estimated the lobby is over 600 million square miles, so stay vigilant and keep walking until you find a colony or outpost. Colony and outpost, MEG, aka the Major Explorer Group, base outpost. This is the first main base of the MEG. This is where half of the group's teams live. This is close to one of the entrances at level 1. Commutes with the BNTG here. The base is heavily guarded. Tom's Diner. Resides Tom, as the name suggests, was a chef before no clipping to the backrooms. Has food supplies that get resupplied by the BNTG every few months. Tom is a cheerful, optimistic person. Camp Amber has around 50 citizens. Close to level 1's entrance to the hub. Has a small defense force. Friendly and open to train new citizens. Entrances and exits. As level 0 entrances. As level 0 is likely the first level you encounter backrooms. Accessing it from the front rooms is the same as entering the backrooms for the first time. No clipping out the bounds of reality is considered the most effective way of accessing backrooms. See the basics of backrooms guide for more information. Many other levels can take you back to level 0. Exits. Be aware, exiting through an unknown entry point could lead to worse places in the backrooms. After many days of walking, you can find a staircase fire exit. That'll lead to level 1. You can also break through the floor to go to level 27. Breaking one of the lights in this results small chance the tunnel will appear, transport you to level -12. If you wander long enough, you can get to the Manila room. Level 1. Lurking danger. Lurking danger is classified as a class 1 safe, secure, minimal entity count. And here's the picture. Level 1 is the second level of the backrooms. It's roughly the same as level 0, but a few minor differences. Exact descriptions of level 1 are somewhat the most major details remain the same. The floor of this level has been described as many things, like grass, sand, pavement, etc. Both grimy concrete walls and low-hanging fog are almost the same. In some places, the walls have been poorly painted with scenery to match the floor. No one knows why. However, the most common theme in level 1 is similar to the mono yellow design at level 0. The key differences are concrete walls instead of wallpaper, tile floors instead of carpeted, dimmer fluorescent lights. Beans typically lurk at or above level 1. Known beans are on level 1 include dolars, adult face leads, housing skinwalkers. There are multiple ways of reaching level 1, like other levels. It can be reached randomly with stairs, elevators, and hallways. And one also has a small chance of landing here with no clipping to the backrooms. In addition, at any point, there's a chance that the lights will begin to flicker on and off. Eventually, the lights will turn off for minutes and hours at a time. Water lights are off this level because they're very dangerous, so bring a light source if you're exploring. Level 1 is home to the hub. Colonies are BNTG Trader's Keep. Trader's Keep is a huge complex. Has around 412 inhabitants. Has working city departments like police and fire departments. Trader's Vault is the main place for all the supplies that backrooms wanderers. Trader's Vault is set up the storage hall at level 1. Keeps communications with the MEG. Entrances and exits. To get here from level 1. In level 11, if you walk to a building, you may end up here. If you climb up to the trees in level 11.5, you have a chance of entering level 1. One of the doors in level 41.5 to enter this level. Enter one of the locked doors at level 54 to get to level 1. Walking through one of the doors in level 82 can lead you to level 1. To enter the 5th event, level 92 can lead you here. You can get out to complete the King's Trail at level 92. Exit. You can leave level 1 by simply continuing to explore the backrooms. Level 1 usually leads to level 2 or back to level 0. At level 1, it is possible to find holes in the walls that will lead to level 19, which are very rare. Entering the dark wall can rarely lead to level 28. Rarely you may be transferred to level 38. Randomly. Through the ceiling, no clip through the ceiling, you'll be at a party, which is level fun. 2. Pipe dreams. Level 2 has a survival difficulty of class 2. It's unsafe, unsecure, low count. Level 2 is the third level of the backrooms, and the last one you feasibly start out in. To follow level 2. Level 2 consists of millions of miles of industrial maintenance tunnels, gray floors, and concrete walls, adorned with locked doors containing pitch black windows, ventilation ducts with odd noises coming from them, and pipes that contain viscous black fluid. Occasionally, you can find computers or rooms. Most of the time, the noises in the vents are caused by crawlers. One of the beans you can find level 2. You can also find Mark in employee backwards on level. Other beans here include smilers, child-faced leans, clumps, hounds, male death moths, insanities, bursters, and skid steers. If you come in contact with any being at this level, your only choice is to run the opposite direction, as they become hostile on sight here. If you're a group and you encounter a being, you can attempt to kill it. One of the beings is seen on the photo to the right. It is thought to be one of the lesser hostile beings. The hum buzz of electric light is much stronger than level 0 or level 1. In some areas in level 2, the heat can become unbearable, reaching 43 Celsius, longer temperature higher. So take a warm view as advised. This level can be claustrophobic due to the tightness and tunnels and can cause insanity of long periods of time. There are useful supplies on the level, so if you're prepared to fight, staying there for a bit can prove to be beneficial. The hub can be sometimes accessed from level 2. Colonies and outposts. The survivors. A group recently discovered this level. They're exploring level to level, containing about 35 people. The leader of the group is Austin. Very friendly or open to trade. They hold the supplies that would create sound level 3. They're the first to discover their sanity. Entrances. To enter, simply explore level 1. You rarely have to hear. Exits. To exit, contrary to public belief, not all of the doors at level 2 are locked. You could go from some of these to go to level 3 and level 4. You can also find ways back to level 1. Level 3, electrical station. Level 3 is classified as Class 3, unsafe, unsecure, and low entity. Level 3 is the 4th level in the backrooms. At level 3, the rooms are smaller and tunnels are more claustrophobic than in lower levels. In this level, it is easy to find random objects, some of which can be very valuable, such as lighter weapons. Level 3 is also the level where Wi-Fi is strongest. This level is extremely dangerous, home to serum mouth entities. Hounds, facelings, entities, female death moths, skin stealers, stolers, smilers, clumpers, bursters, and stalkers. All seem to inhabit this level. Pipes line the walls and seals of this level, which makes it easy to distinguish from the previous levels. It's recommended to head the next level quickly. However, there's lots of useful objects laying around on level 3, so it can be beneficial to stay and collect items if you're confident. This is the only confirmed level with the Smiler Exterminator. A picture of a tunnel at level 3 taken by an anonymous user. Colonies and outposts. MEG base counter. The third main base of MEG. Population at 50. Attempts to attack the base have been done by some entities and once by the code reach. Entrances. To enter, you must find a door in level 2 that's unlocked. Exits. To exit, the only way to leave level 3 is for the elevators, which often lead to level 5 or rarely level 4. You can also go back to level 2. Level 4, unpainted offices. Level 4 is classified as a class 1. It's safe, secure, and minimal entity count. Level 4 is the 5th level of the backrooms. It's a level where almond water can be found most frequently. Level 4 assembles an empty office building, though it is almost completely devoid of furniture. Some rooms on this level have windows, though most of them have been completely blacked out. Any windows that have not been blacked out are considered traps that should be avoided at all costs. Level 4 is mostly devoid of entities. Hounds and dolers are the only ones to be observed. One person claimed he saw a smiler, but no evidence exists. Because of this lack of beings, there's a lot of people on level 4. Scattered around this level, water coolers, vending machines, and fountains containing almond water can be found. Level 4 is very easy to escape from and to return to. Level 4 is the best place to meet other people and find supplies. Before attempting to move on to the next levels, you stack up on almond water. You should need it, especially level 5 and 6. Photograph of a room in level 4. Depict blacked out windows and a trap window. The fate of the person who took this photo is still unknown. This is an old image of level 4. Colonies and elves. MEG. This is the second main base of the MEG. This is where the other half of the group's teams live. They're close to one of the entrance of level 5, level 6. This base is heavily guarded. A more incrementum. This group is a religious cult that worships agriculture. This group is one of the smallest groups in the backwoods, having around 10 members. The only plants they grew were various species of mold, harvested from walls in level 0 and level 1. They're incredibly hostile and not normally up to trade. However, if you have religious objects such as objects depicting Jesus or other religious entities, they normally be willing to trade. TBD, to be determined. This group likes to hoard various objects and items for themselves. This group is very small, only with 6 members. The group will ignore you unless you try to interact with them. They only trade for really strange objects that don't really have a function. Entrances. There are many ways to reach this level. Some most known ways to no-clip to a wall in the hub. You can also get there from level 3 using the elevators or finding the door on level 2 that's locked. Exit. Level 4 has occasional exits that lead to level 5 and 6. Most exits take the form of office-style stairways or occasional elevators that may lead back to level 3. As with almost all the exits and backwards, once you lose a direct line sight with it, it may disappear unexpectedly. 5. Terror Hotel. Level 5 is classified as a class 2. It's unsafe, unsecure. Unsafe, secure, and low entity count. Level 5 is the 6th level of the backrooms and often considered the smallest. It's generally regarded as one of the safer levels. Despite this, it can still be easily underestimated. It results in death or insanity. Level 5 is atop of this prime hotel from the early 20th century. There are records of 2 areas, the main hall and a boiler room. Other areas exist, but are undocumented. The only recorded creatures here are death moths, which aren't very dangerous. So keeping sanity is a priority to surviving this floor. It is one of the most object-populated floors of art decorations and furniture be quite complete. It is also most likely the oldest floor, as everything seems to date back to night choice. The oddly pristine floors and well cared for areas make it unsettling feeling. In what should be a dilapidated place considering its age. This level is filled with swarms of death moths, as this level is a central hive. Aside from the uneasy feeling portrayed onto the explorers, many people reported mysterious beast with a squid head and a human body in its lore. In an odd fashion, its attire is reported to be former black suit attire. So far, it is rumored to be only prey on unstable people. There's also rumored that if you use the elevator on this floor, you'll be taken to the infamous level 1.5. Picture the main hall. Photo of the bullet room. In and out. The main hall. The main hall is the safe of two areas. It comprises a series of large rooms and valued quarters. Most of the rooms are relatively empty. Most occasional 1920s era furnishings and details. Most of the halls are carved in ornate wallpaper that seems to have faces or stare at you as you walk by. The floor is either spotless, white marble, or exotic red gold carpet. There are a number of 20th century scattered across the area. They are different from most backrooms elevators, as they have elegant dark wood frames and wood pillow tiers. The floor indicator above the elevators goes from 1 to 13. Attempting to use these elevators will result in death. The main hub of this area is the Beverly Room, often refers to as the Eternal Ballroom. This spacious room has 2 doors on the west wall and 2 doors on the east wall. Each leads to a different area of either the hotel or the boiler. It only contains a small fanful table in the center, illuminated by a large chandelier. On the table is an unfinished game of Mahjong. Attempting to interact with this game, teleport to level 2. All the entrances are marked with a small silver sign, the Beverly Room, the one you might see in the hotel banquet hall. The boiler. The second area, known simply as the boiler room, is a large, tight room, clearly well used. This area contains numerous large machines and pipework in terrain. This room is hot and dry. The scent of steam fills the air. Pipes and exhaust valve line most of the walls. Many have reported the sounds of whispers from the large boilers. There are currently 3 recorded mazes elevators within the boiler rooms, and it is advised to avoid them at all costs. As with most levels, there is a constant buzz of ceiling lighting whenever traversing this level. People have also reported the sounds of faint big band swing, jazz music, and party chatter. This level is infamous for its mysterious whispering presence. People report something whispering and calling behind them or tapping their shoulder when they're alone. With the supposed watching eyes from age paintings and a claustrophobic machine layout on the roof can cause a heavy tax on sanity, which is why all my waters need to survive in this level. Luckily, it can be found from links in the boiler room. Those who have gone to stay here speak of mysterious beasts known as the Beast of Loud Fire. A tall, slender humanoid wearing a black suit and tie. It is described having a humanoid body with the head of a cephalopod, with tentacles around its mouth. People have claimed it has camouflage abilities. They say its glowing eyes stare at them from the paintings occasionally. It is unknown if the beast is real or a hallucination, as it doesn't resemble any other of the other entities seen on level 5, and only being reported with those deteriorated sanity, although all reports of it have very similar descriptions. Colonies and outposts. The originals. There's only one colony up here in the large lobby of the hotel section. They call themselves the Originals and are compromised of a number of people trapped in backrooms between about 1,394. They're suspicious of anyone from later time periods taking cells. They're willing to trade goods with passersby, but are reluctant to trade with other major colonies. The majority of people in this colony trapped in the backrooms after the 1906 San Francisco earthquake and the 1912 Titanic. Notable members include Amelia Earhart, Dorothy Arnold, John Jacob Astor Ford, Captain Edward Smith. Interesting. It is easy to add slow. Just find an office style, stay released in level 4 or get on an elevator level 3. Exits. There are two known ways to exit level. Just turn around, go back upstairs. Get back on the elevator and travel deep into the bullet to get to level 6. It was advised not to take the ladder route due to extreme heat. Level 6. Lights out. Level 6 is classified as a Class 5 unsafe, unsecure entity infestation. Level 6 is the 7th level of the backroom. It's widely considered to be the most dangerous main level of the main 9. Level 6 have been traversed by the few and survived by fewer. Many do not set out to enter level 6, rather stumble upon it when traveling too far to the border in level 5. Only a small amount of documented information is currently available. Only 2 photographs have been ever recorded. Level 6 is devoid of all natural light. However, items that produce light such as flashlights, ladders, and lamps still give off light can be used to investigate. Even though it's possible, not many explorers stay long enough to report notable findings. When inside of level 6, it is impossible to come in contact with another human. There are extremely few living entities in level 6. As such, all sightings of humans or even living beings are likely to be hallucinations. It is widely reported that the monsters on level 6 are not physical, but rather a general atmosphere that lets out the ones in your head. All who visit level 6 alone will either become an insanity or die within around 48 hours. All deaths on level 6 are considered to be deaths by suicide by most reports. There are no colony samples on this level. Entrances. Travel from level 5. Exits. The specific method for exiting level 6 and accessing level 7 is unknown. However, it's easy to travel through level 6 for a prolonged period of time is the way. The only ways to simply interact with bullet once you reach for a level and traveling too much to find a door which leads to level 7. You can also trip if sometimes fall to level 6.5. Level 7, the flooded room, also known as Thalassophobia. Level 7 is classified as Class 4. It's unsafe, unsecured, medium entity count. Level 7 is the 8th level of the backrooms. It is first discovered by Reddit user Bartonus. It poses a significant obstacle to exploration of level 8 further. The old photo of it. Level 7 is unique that it is a vast expanse of water that appears to stretch on endlessly, making it a lifeless ocean. Like level 6, it is pitch black. The screens of level 6 are not present. The water is distilted rather to be salt water, regular fresh water. Nobody thus far has truly explored level 7, but it's currently known as at the first particular proper room so it's not flooded, has the usual fluorescent lighting. The room has a thin layer of water on the bottom. It's strangely skewed from the rest of the floor. The single door opens to show a surface of water from a top-down perspective. The room ceiling rotated horizontally, but gravity still works to keep 1 feet on the floor in the first room. Upon entry, gravity switches to be pulling 1 towards the water. It's significantly stronger than the regular gravity. The water has been reported to be very cold. It is generally advised not to enter it. In the ocean, there are rooms stacked on top of the room, reaching up from the ocean floor to peek out above the surface like small islands. These islands are scattered about far from each other, with only the fade fluorescent light leaking out of the surface room. These rooms are mostly flooded at random water level. If they are in the water, you may also find stairs to traverse the sides of these islands. Inside of these islands is furniture scattered across all rooms, sometimes stacked upon each other, or floating in the flooded areas. The floor of the ocean are the mountains of rocky carpet sticking from the infinite abyss. It is made of a carpet hardened by the thick layer of tar and bones above it. There are several skeletons, including several almost humanoid figures and massive two-feet fish. Little else is known about the deaths of these wars. Aside from the extreme darkness and the endless expanse of tar and bones, there's a rumored cave entrance in the mountains that leads to level 8. In terms of things, level 7 has only reported one unknown freezing wars. The thing on level 7 appears to have killed off any other life in the ocean. More information can be found here. The current depth of level 7 is unknown by their exact terms, but members of BAS has determined to be possibly deep architecturally underwater. The Prayers of Colony Southwest. The Prayers of Water God, a group that has a base on one of the many room islands. The group prays to the thing on level 7. Numbers of people in the group, about 50. Behavior calm, quiet, but also tricky and mysterious. The group's main mission is to pray for the thing on level 7 and free any people they meet to it. Anyone who encounters it, be greeted with food, water, and safe to bathe. If we ask if they want to join it, if they say yes, they would teach them and give them the suit and or costumes for a proper way to pray and follow you. If you say no, they will kindly take your answer, give you food, water, sleep for as long as you want. However, if you do not stay in the base for long, they will sacrifice and free you to the thing on level 7. They will drug you to sea so they could do their rituals with ease. Entrances. Travel for level 6. Exits. The only two known exits are through an underwater exit shaped like a hole located somewhere in the carpeted ocean, which discovered by Bartolus and avoided. And this would lead to level 8. A more practical way of exiting is through a double side door with the sign no exit. Glowing neon red seems to be appeared close to the only room on the level. It leads back to level 4. Although exact location is unknown. Level 8 cave system. Level 8 is classified as class undetermined, mysterious properties, unknown information, undocumented entities. Level 8 is the 9th level of the backrooms. Its existence was first discovered recorded by Bartonis and avoided. They traversed the ocean in level 7 and found a water cave that led to level 8, bringing them out through a small cave ending in the waterfall. Other waterfalls surrounding the area signified other possible areas to the level. Level 8 is a giant, expansive cave system with numerous spider-like entities inhabiting it. Like level 6 and level 7, it is pitch black. There are many nests that spiders crafted. Most of them are assumed to be inhabited by small venomous spiders and the queen spider. Due to some unnamed brave souls, it is discovered that the queen spider is highly aggressive and packed a potent venomous punch. Radio contact was severed within minutes of the reported bite. Large transparent pools can be found in dead ends of caves. Approaching these pools, highly discouraged. One explorer was consumed by black gelatinous blob of vaguely humanoid hands upon entering, never seen again. Another type of nest found on level 8 is a bloody cavernous section of the cave that houses Franken spiders. A vicious mutated spider that regenerates through a giant of a gland found in its chest cavity. Certain areas of the cave have almond water dripping from stalactites on the ceiling. There are no needs or outposts also. Entrances. Take an underwater exit on level 7. One user attempt to clip it to level Y. Throughout this cave, you can fall for red spots and you'll end up in level 9. And that's all of it.